to focus on the forward movement to start with, and put your hands up if you've done stalk turns before, where you lift up your inside ski. Put your hands up big in the air just so I can see a stalk turn, where you're just lifting up the back of that inside ski. Yep, cool, awesome.
But can I have one question for the
absolutely.
What we just were doing, and as Austrian colleague also asked, you do like this, right? And you started and you get backwards. Why not only that?
Because we're working on the fore-aft movement of being able to, we're creating a movement pattern. This is only working on a movement pattern mainly in the knee. We're trying to access the movement in the ankle joint. So, I don't know if you guys, it was a good question. Why don't we just do this movement here?
First that and then.
And then that.
Yeah.
Because we're wanting to encourage to close the ankle and then open it back up. We want a bit more range of movement. When you think about going into off-piste terrain, variable terrain, bumps, this movement becomes really, really important that we can deal with the movements changing backwards and forwards. It might not be a case that we're using it all the time, but if you can control being a little bit backwards just for a second and then reset, that's going to make you a much more better skier. If you're trying to be constantly centered and then you lose it fractionally and you're not used to being out of center, you're not going to have a great chance of surviving.
I agree with that one. I just felt that if you only move that, that's enough backwards.
So we're working on, so when you do that, how has your ankle joint angle changed? It hasn't. We're wanting to change ankle joint, so really open it up. And we're going to work on that throughout this session. It's a good question. What we're going to do, we're going to focus on the forward movement to start with. Because most people are used to being either a little bit more forwards or centered. So let's encourage that behavior right now. So we're going to do a stalk turn where we're lifting up the back of our inside ski and then lifting up the back of the inside ski during the top half of the turn, and then at the foreline I want you placing that ski back down. The important word there is that it's got to be placed back down. I don't want it slammed back down. It's got to be a controlled movement. Okay? Any questions there? No? I see a few faces. They're like, what? Hopefully it all makes sense. What we're doing is we're developing to the drill. We're going to progress to it, and then we're going to develop away from the drill back to the skill. Okay, so hopefully it all makes sense at the end. Yeah? Big thing is right now, what we need to do, just like we would do with guests and instructors, we need to practice. We can think about it all day long, but if we don't actually put it into practice, it gets very confusing. So let's just break it. We're breaking it down into two movements, fore and aft. This exercise is all about the fore movement, the fore and recentering. Even practice it on the spot right now. Lift up that downhill ski, so that's going to be your inside ski, and then put it back down. Hopefully you feel yourself go from fore to center. You're not going aft yet. Okay? Cool. But this section, guys, is a little bit flat. The snow's quite heavy. So what we need is a little bit of speed to help us, because if we go too slow, we're going to get caught out. It's not going to feel good. Good, if you just give it a go.
Jamie, you can just come down with me. I'll take you down there.
Putting it back down at the foreline, then a normal stalk turn, back down. Lifting up the back, and then back down. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all it is. All we're working on is that fore and recenter. Don't try and overcomplicate it. Just stick to this exercise. Keep it simple, stupid. Alright? Alright. Let's give it a go.
Okay.